Do you feel you're so busy that you don't even have time for a life? Do you feel as if you are constantly running behind? Finding balance in your life can be challenging to do, especially during these stressful days. So it's no wonder that you're feeling out of balance and overwhelmed. However, there are things you can do to achieve some balance in your life. Help is here. Don't struggle anymore. The Optimal Work-Life Balance Workbook will motivate you to gain a new perspective of a balanced life. The downloadable workbook has strategies for improving your life while working at your own pace. It's achievable and reusable throughout your life, and you will receive 21 days of inspirational emails that will set you on your path of creating your balanced life. To learn more, go to coachingforinspirationwithpatti.com, and Patti is spelled Patti. Welcome to Exploring Life and Work with Patti. I am your host, Patti Osferic, a leadership and work-life balance coach. Are you a burnt-out, overworked, stressed-out manager or supervisor looking to find some peace, calm, and maybe a little balance in your chaotic life? Join me as we explore strategies to maintain sanity from chaos to calm. There may be at times some occasional adult language. Let the exploring begin. Hi, managers and supervisors. How's it going? In this podcast episode, I will be discussing the technique of pausing before reacting or responding as a manager. Have you ever responded from a knee-jerk reaction and wished you hadn't? Have you considered stopping and pausing and reflecting before reacting as a manager and supervisor when in the middle of chaos? I know this can be difficult at times, especially when in the middle of a crisis. However, in leadership, we are geared to resolve the problem as quickly as possible. Taking a pause and time to reflect, we don't jump immediately into the wrong conclusion or react unfavorably or lash out. Many times in my career, I didn't pause and reflect before responding. And I regretted it because it went from calm to chaos by my knee-jerk reaction. Have you done that as well? Think about all the times you reacted harshly or over the top. How did that go for you? Probably not good. Looking like an ass, or for the person or people around you. Do you wish you could go back in time and change your response? I certainly do. Using the pause, reflecting before responding, can help you not regret your reaction if used at that moment. When at work and someone is rude to you and disagrees, pause for 3 to 5 seconds before responding. Pausing will allow you time to reframe your response or decide not to react and change the situation from the emotions of chaos to calm. Have you ever received an email at work that put you into a rage? Pause, reflect, and don't send the email response right away. You may regret it and could damage your career or reputation. I think everyone has sent an email they regretted sending or replying sometime or another. What if you do receive a nasty, passive-aggressive email? Before responding to the email, number 1, write out your reply. And it can be ugly. That's okay. 2, please don't send it and walk away. 3, if possible, sleep on it. 4, rewrite the email response when you have calmed down. 5, have someone else read it that you trust to help tone it down, the language before hitting the send button. Here's a quote to remember. Anger doesn't solve anything. It builds nothing, but can destroy everything. author unknown. Don't get me wrong. As a manager or supervisor, you have to be direct with employees to inspire them to improve their work performance. We can't ignore the situation and let it continue. Have a plan on how to address it. Write it out and practice what and how to say it. There are also times when you need to respond right away or immediately and make a quick decision. When possible, take the opportunity to pause and reflect. What is happening around you? It may change your approach and captivate a great solution. How can you practice pausing and reflecting in your leadership routine and have it become a habit? Well, here are some self-reflection questions to ponder or journal about. What are your thoughts about pausing and reflecting? How will you incorporate it into your leadership style? Today's podcast affirmation: I pause and reflect before responding. Did you find this helpful? If so, please share the podcast with others.
Thank you for joining me, Patti Osferic, in this episode of Exploring Life and Work with Patti. To learn more about me and my leadership and work-life balance coaching, visit my website at www.coachingforinspirationwithpatti.com. Patti is spelled P-A-T-T-I. How about subscribing or following this podcast to get all future episodes? Until we meet again.